Okay, sixth grade. I have noticed that several of you have seemed to have lost sight of where we are supposed to be. So, um, if you were fortunate enough and diligent enough to be past lesson number 4, level 2, then you guys get a free pass this week. The rest of you need to um, address this seriously. So I am going to make this as easy as possible this week. Um, Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that we can go through this whole thing in pretty short order amount of time and not have any real problems here. So I'm going to take you guys through lesson 4, and I expect that you will all be able to complete lesson 4 by the end of this week. Okay, let's start. So we're starting with the first one's just a little video. So I'm starting on number 2 here. So level 2, basically it's just letting us play with the functions. They say, hi, I'm an artist. You can write code to make me draw almost anything. So we're just going to play with the blocks and see what we can do. So you guys can create anything you want here. Right now it's just drawing a line. But I can turn right by 90 degrees. And if I repeat that, watch, I can do some tricky things here. This is just an example, but you can play around with it. If I repeat that, it'll make a square. So then when you're done playing with it and deciding what you want to do, remember you can change this too. So like I could make this say 45. This might make something interesting. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Huh, it's going to make a stop sign if I keep going. So, and you can play around with that. Then, when you're ready, just click Finish. Continue. Lesson 3. So let's make a cage for my pet monster. Drag blocks onto the screen to have the artist draw over the gray lines in the picture. Look, and it tells us each line is 100 pixels long, so that's handy information to have. So we're just going to start by moving forward, right? We're going to draw a line going forward, and then we're going to have to turn to the right and go down and draw this line. So it's going to be pretty straightforward. Move forward. Yep, that's what we want. Turn right. Yep, now we're facing the right direction. See how I'm doing this step by step? This is really key to being successful here. Don't try to do it all at once. Do it step by step, because if you do something wrong, you'll notice it right away. If you're trying to do it all at once, you might not notice what you did wrong. So now that I've turned right, I'm going to move forward another 100 pixels. And there we have it. Continue. Loops with artists, so I'll let you guys watch the video on your own. We're going to go to lesson 5, and we need the spaceship needs a window. So each side of the inner square is 100 pixels, and all of the angles are 90 degrees. Okay, so we got that. Move forward 100 pixels, turn right 90 degrees, kind of like what we did before. Except now, let's go through this. If I move forward and then I turn right, let's watch it. Okay. Then I'll move forward. I'm going to turn right. Then I'll move forward. And then I'm going to turn right. And then I'm going to move forward. Oh, wait a minute. I just said the same thing 4 times. So look at that. I can put a repeat in here. And it's really simple. Moving on. Number 6. Okay, we're getting a little more complicated here. Oh no, Starla's pet alien just flew away. Let's help the space woman finish Starla's rocket so she can chase her pet. Okay. Each side of the triangle is 100 pixels long and has 120 degree outer angles. Okay. So I think we're going to start by moving forward, don't you think? By 100 pixels. Yep, that looks good. Now we're going to turn left. Let's try it again. Yep, that looks good. And then we would move forward again. And then we're going to do another turn left. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. I'm seeing a pattern here. Move forward, turn left. Move forward, turn left. That's the same thing. What if I got rid of these and I just put in a repeat? But I'm not going to do it 4 times this time. It's a triangle. Try. Yep, that means 3. Oh, and look at that. We're already through it. Moving on. Lesson 7, the challenge puzzle. Oh, I'm ready for this challenge. This tag is a special one. Can you figure out how to draw the outline? I remember when we were at school, some of the younger grades that had started this before you guys had a lot of trouble with this one. The good news is, I think you're getting the hint here that there's going to be a repeat involved somehow. But let's start off. So the long side is 150 pixels. Right? Okay, so we're going to move forward. This is the long side, 150. Let's try that. Perfect. Now we're going to turn right. But how much are we going to turn right? Not 90. Probably 45. Okay. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I just press skip puzzle. I'm ready. Let me get reset. Run. There we go. Okay, now I'm turned 45 degrees. Now I need to move forward. Those sides are 75 pixels according to this. So we're going to go 75. And there we go. Now what's this angle here? We're going to have to experiment with that. We want to turn right again though. And I think we want to, I think it's going to end up being 90 degrees. Let's try it. That looks about right. See? Doesn't he look like he's facing the right direction? Okay, so we're going to then move forward by another 75 pixels. And let's try that again. Ooh, look at that. We got quite the outline there. Okay, now, but if you, let's think about this now. This is the same as this, just upside down. So I think we can use a repeat here. Let's put in a repeat. Let's see what happens. Oh, try replacing question marks with a value. We're only going to do 2 times here, because right, we had this one, and then this half, so there's only 2. Uh-oh, something went wrong. Okay, that's okay. What did we miss there? We need to turn, so before we repeated, we need to turn another 45. Right? Remember we had the 45 up here, so we need to turn a 45 down here before we move forward. Because look, so we come to here, we turn right 90, then we move forward 75, and then we jump right back to move forward 150. No, we forgot. We need to turn right 45. Let's try that. And there you go. Okay, moving on. Number 8. Oh, another challenge. I'm ready. Okay, this one's, I've already done this one actually, so it's already here for you in the answers. I had a question about this before. But anyway, it's the same thing. Here, I'll just delete this so we can start over. It's the same thing as before. We want to move forward by 200 pixels, and then we want to turn right by 144 degrees. Look, you can create this star by looping a sequence of move forward and turn right by 144 degrees. So the key word here is looping. Looping means you're going to use a repeat. So move forward and turn. They're telling you exactly what to do. And this is where reading the instructions really carefully can help you. Create this star by looping a sequence of move forward and turn right. So that means I'm going to put repeat around move forward and turn right. And look at that. I just need to make sure I have the right amount of repeats here. Looks like I'm 1 short. So I'm going to change that to 5. And there you have it. Continue. Number 9. So we want to draw the stairs. Each stair step is 50 pixels long and 50 pixels tall. So we're going to start by moving forward 50 pixels. Yep, that works. Then we're going to turn right 90 degrees. Yep, that looks good. Then we're going to move forward another 50 pixels. Oh, look at that. Now we want to turn left, right? We've got to go this way. Let's try it. Yep, now we're set up. But now look, we're in the same position as we started. Yep, we're just down here. So now we could probably, oh wait a minute, we could probably just repeat this. What we just did. Oh look, put the repeat in, drop that in there. And there you go. So I want to show you this though. The repeat is really about simplifying. Think about this. Instead of having to draw this out as like, you know, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of code for each step. So that'd be 4, 8, 12. Instead of having 12 lines of code, we can do it with 4 lines and 1 repeat. It's a lot simpler. So that's why they really want you to use the repeat. All right, moving on. Number 10. It is the same thing as the last one, but much bigger. So all it's asking us to do is fix the loop, so let's see what it does here. Well, I think you guys are good enough to figure this out, so I'm going to let this one be up to you, but I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with the amount of repeats. Moving on. And number 11, the challenge. So we want to draw this octagon, I believe that is. And it says, look for a pattern and make this code shorter. So let's see what it does. Okay. So we want it to, instead of, wait, I think all we need to do is repeat this. Well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, I said it was an octagon, and look at that, there are 8 sides. So we're going to repeat that 8 times this time, reset it, run it, and we should pass the results. Continue. And go on to lesson 5. So there you have it, the entirety of lesson 4. I expect everybody to be able to finish lesson 4. Good luck.